What up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Itaewon class. And if you're enjoying this reaction series or anything else I got on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here, you're here. Let's be here together. So, last time on Itaewon class, we had Saeroy. What was he doing? He was pretty much preparing for the reopening of his bar after it got closed for 2 months because he served the underage kiddos. But now that the kiddos are adults, they have decided to come back and work at the bar. He already hired I cannot remember his name. He already hired the little brother, and what is her name? I can't remember her name. My gosh. Every time I take a break from this and come back to watch it, I forget all their names. Is it YI-SEO? YI-SEO? I think her name is YI-SEO. By the time she got there, he already hired the little brother. And so she was like, well, I want to work here too, because she just felt it's something about Saeroy that just made her feel alive. She felt like she was willing to take a chance on him. She felt like she was able to help him. She just started to care for him, which honestly I'm not too big of a fan of, because I really like SOO-AH with him, with Saeroy. So in order to convince Saeroy to hire her, she gave him some ideas about how to improve the place. Like, there's no specialties in the menus. The food is like, bleh, you need to cook better. How it was just, the area wasn't cohesive, so she helped change that. She threw in some new decorations. She threw in some new ideas. And eventually, this is just one day, by the end of that day, he was like, you know what? Why do you really want to work here? And she was like, I just felt like I could back you and help you out here. And all right, so he made room for it and hired her as a manager. And that was on his front. So pretty much that episode for him was figuring out what he was going to do for the reopening. Have everything set up, work on the food. That's the main thing for me. The main thing for me was the food. Because if Saeroy can cook, and we know he can burn in the kitchen. However, the cook he chose was not the cookery of the cookerist. You know what I'm saying? So that she noticed that after they opened, that people were sending back food, like there was hair in it, it wasn't seasoned properly, it didn't taste good, and Saeroy was like, listen, get your shit together or else you're gonna get fired. Even though she didn't have the authority to do that, but Saeroy still wanted to give her a chance, and I'm just gonna say her because she wants to be a she. She technically is a she, but in the story, she plays a he who wants to be a she. So, but we don't find that out until after a hard day of working when she was off. They decided to go out to the club. It's one of the funniest things I've seen. I really did enjoy all of that. That whole entire scene was so freaking funny. And the one woman that the ex-mobster decided to dance on was the cook. And she was like, yeah, well, I'm saving money for the surgery. He was like, what surgery? The gender surgery. He was like, oh. Because he was still shooketh how pretty she looked. He was not ready for it. But so after all of that, it was just apparent that there were some things that needed to be handled in the restaurant. And eventually everybody worked it all out. She got her cooking together. Yuso started to trust her and helped her with her cooking, as a matter of fact. And on the way out, they were running into SOO-AH, who was just having a crisis of just a crisis in general. Like, you know, she wanted to support the company that she's worked with for a very long time. She wanted to support her friend, but she also lied about calling the cops. She didn't call the cops. Somebody else called the cops, which is a slap off, which is hilarious. Somebody else called the cops. So she didn't do it, but she took credit for it because she wanted it to be a way to have like an easy break. An easy break from something, for her to use that as a way to break it off and to leave Saeroy by himself and not to jeopardize her job and not to put herself in the middle of it. But towards the end, she tried to kiss, and then Yuso was like, no, block. She was blocking for her life. So on that note, we're gonna go ahead and jump into season 1, episode 6 of Itaewon class.
수학 정말로 구워요? 어떻게 벌어진 거야? 소야.
No, I don't want your fucking snacks, bitch. I mean, I understand that she felt bad,
여기 우유도 있어.
but she don't want this stuff. She just doesn't like pity.
땡큐.
Look how, see?
잘해줬다뇨? 거지한테 동전 주듯이?
I'm mad. She was like, "Oh, thanks for trying to be sweet for me." Jump all your shit in the toilet.
넌 네 삶에 최선을 다한 거고.
He even understands that. That's the point. She wants to be. She feels bad about what she's done. She doesn't want the pity. But right now, she's in a very piteous state. She also wants him to be what she feels, or give her what she thinks she deserves. Does that make sense? Go ahead and try to kiss him again so she can be like, BOW! BOW! Look at her! She's ruining it! She ruined it! Oh! It's still funny. The way she ran up in the middle like, no, bitch.
조이서.
상대방의 동의안 입맞춤은 강제추행이에요.
But you're also doing assault by touching her face when she doesn't want you to. He's like, why'd you do that? Why'd you run up in the middle of this?
어머, 사장님 이 키스에 동의하시는 거예요? 영업직이하고 첫 회식인데 사장이 이렇게 자리 비워.
먼저 가 있어. 불러주고 할 테니까.
She's like, bitch, 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 bitch. Come get this bitch.
응?
Look at.
안 돼?
He's like, bitch, I have to pee. He is so special. I appreciate him trying to be the. He's like, please give me some. Put them in the jar. Put them in the jar for me, please.
자, 박수.
She was like,
아 그때도 낯이 익다고 생각했는데.
아, 글쎄요.
he's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and
단밤은? 별 몇 개야?
단밥?
2 or 3.
여기 세 개? 뭐야? 그거밖에 안 돼?
재밌네. 그럼 이태원에 별 5개짜리는 있나?
Look at her face.
있어요. 장갑 포차. 진짜 대단해. 그 사람. 프랜차이즈라는 게 그 점포 몇 개 늘려서 되는 게 아니라.
쉬울 거라고 생각 안 했어.
He didn't say that.
어렵게 하면 되지.
He definitely will not.
그래 이것들아.
That's right.
우리 형님이 된다.
That's right.
그래, 프랜차이즈든 뭐든 당연히 되는 거죠.
Ma'am, Miss, Sir, ma'am.
자, 우리는
Yeah. Hi. Hi, my love. Hi. Look at her face with the whole smirk and stare.
방해하는 사람이 있으면 무슨 짓을 해서든 망가뜨리죠.
I don't know if you're strong enough to do that.
세로이는 날 좋아해.
That is true.
너도 알지?
언니 망가져야겠다.
That's not how that works. I don't. What she does not understand is that chick is just as crazy as she is. Oh God. His suit is nice though.
드셔보세요. 프렌치 로스트.
Oh, he don't fuck with chickens after that thing with his dad, huh? Yeah, he don't fuck with chickens after that. I mean, I understand why.
회장님 옆에 아드님이신가요?
우리 둘째 놈이야.
박세로이 때문에 그곳에 두신 거예요?
He's like, bitch, what?
무슨 소리야?
단밤에 두신 이유가
He's like, bitch, what? Ah!
뭐?
He literally said what without the bitch, but he said, bitch, what? He's mad as
장사가 잘 된다.
so mad.
이유가 뭔가?
진짜 별거 없었어.
Does it matter? Does she care?
죽어 있어? 무슨 말 하는 거야?
단밤
Why did she stop? Is that her daughter?
20살.
부드러우면서도 단단합니다.
야, 그것도 관리 못하면 사람 새끼냐?
Bruh, are you talking about yourself?
왜 그딴 쥐꼬리만한 가게를 신경 쓰시는 겁니까?
Because
장가도 처음엔 작은 포차였다.
look at his face.
프랜차이즈?
Like,
미쳐가지고 진짜.
bruh, you see your dad laughing? Nah, bruh, you don't.
지하라는 회장 지시입니다.
새로이
So she is actually trying to take over. I wasn't sure if she was. She's like this. Mm-hmm. Look at her face. He's like, child. Ooh, she pissed. She's like, girl, I'm about to lay fire into you. Bitch, you're supposed to be at school.
좋아하는 사람 생겼어? 걔가 거기서 일해? 응. 사장님이야.
She's like, she get ready to fight you.
예쁜 말만 해주고 싶었고
Hmm.
예쁜 것만 보여주고 싶어. 어쩜 날 닮아도 그렇게 하나도 쓸모없는 걸 닮아.
Damn, she is really hurt about this.
누구도?
나 엄마하고 달라.
조이서.
지금까지 고마워. 잘 키워줘서. 그렇게 오래 걸리진 않을 거야.
Look at her. Look at her and look at her. Child. First of all, my mama crying. I'm gonna be crying. Whether or not I actually feel the emotion, but I'm gonna be crying. Because my mama crying.
왜 안 말렸어요?
Your decision.
네가 필요해서.
Still don't like it better than SOO-AH.
내가 위로 같은 거를
아가리 파이터는 아니겠지?
아가 뭐?
Oh, they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice, cool together. Still don't like it though. You gotta give me at least like, well, how many episodes? This is in season like 16? Oh, is it 20 something? We'll see how I feel when I hit episode 12. Oh, y'all just stood there the entire time? Don't you want to go somewhere?
아, 머리.
야, 수만 몰라봤어.
내가 말했죠. 검은 머리가 더 잘 어울린다고.
잘 어울려.
I just like them together. They're so cute. You trying to fight your son? Well, this is what happens when you treat somebody like hot shit.
설마 박세로이 때문에 그곳에 두신 거예요?
He's so mad he's talking to himself.
정말 묘하게 했거든.
Mm-hmm. He just pisses you the hell off. Number one, your son killed his dad. Okay. Number two, he's strong.
저 공고 보고 왔는데요. 사람 아직 구하나요?
우와 합격.
풀타임은 시간이 안 나서 파트타임 구하고 있어요. 저 열심히 할게요. 뽑아주세요, 오빠.
No. Look at her face.
네가 일해주는
면접
마음에
결과는 문자로 알려드릴게요.
연락 주세요. 기다릴게요.
왜?
감이요?
저거보다 예쁜 나은 여자가 동양에 어디 있습니까? 예?
Oh.